Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Ocean Township High School as TV 34 Sports presents high school basketball. Tonight, the Caseys of Red Bank Catholic visit the Spartans of Ocean Township. Hello, everyone. I'm Bob Lampin, and welcome to Ocean Township High School. And with me is Mark Rossman. And Mark, the holiday tournaments are history now. It's now time for these kids to get down to the real season.
Well, 1992 is underway. All the teams in the short conference had their chance at glory in a variety of holiday tournaments, but the league races start tonight. The division races that really these teams look to each year that provide great competition within those leagues, and we've got a good one to kick it all off tonight.
Red Bank Catholic, coached by Joe Napo, is certainly off to a good start. They had a real fine holiday jubilee, and they're expected to be one of the top teams in the B division this year.
Well, the Caseys placed third in the holiday jubilee, and when you talk about the short conference B North race this year, Red Bank Catholic is one of the teams right at the top in terms of favorites. They've got a good inside game, some bulk up front, and a good outside shooting game. So inside and out, the Caseys look to be one of the teams to beat.
B North Division will be very competitive, and Coach Bill Frzinski of Ocean Township has his team off to a good start. They've enjoyed some early success, and they're looking to be a factor also in the conference.
Yeah, pleasant start for Coach Bill Frzinski, and one of the things he's most happy with is chemistry. And as you know, Bob, that's one of the keys for any club. A lot of new faces in the starting lineup this year, as last year's starters have all graduated, but they knocked off a pretty good Monmouth Regional team in the Red Bank tournament. A couple of wins coming into this one. They'd like to steal one against the Caseys in front of the home fans tonight.
Okay, so we are looking forward to high school basketball here on TV 34. Tonight it's Red Bank Catholic taking on Ocean Township. Stay with us. We'll be back with the starting lineups right after this. Welcome back to Ocean Township High School. It's high school basketball, the game of the week here on TV 34. Red Bank Catholic to take on the Spartans of Ocean Township. The home team, the Ocean Spartans, warming up right there. And Bob Lampin along with Mark Rossman. And Mark, as we mentioned, the holiday tournament's a thing of the past, but really something that all the players look forward to. And it's really a nice way to kind of get your programs off, hopefully to a good start, and also lets the fans kind of get warmed up as to what's going on. And there were some good tournaments in the area. Yeah,
they need a couple of preseason games to get it going, and as you see, Red Bank Catholic has done just that with a 4-1 record. Ocean Township off to a 2-2 start. Victories over Shore Regional and Monmouth Regional for the Spartans of Coach Bill Frzinski. You see right on the left of your screen, talking with Joe Napo, whose club is off to a 4-1 start. And the tournament's got the fans out, and they're into it again. A good season expected. Our officials tonight will be Bob Hogan on the left, Tom Pegut on the right. And I'm sure we'll have a little fun with Bobby Hogan. Bob, of course, has done some color commentary on our soccer broadcasts over the years with TV 34. Did a great job as the public address announcer at the Holiday Jubilee at Neptune High School. And once again, our thanks to everyone at Neptune. It really was a pleasure to be there for that Jubilee. And great to be back here at Ocean Township High School. And of course, Dave Enderle, the athletic director, does a fantastic job. And really, the area schools really make us feel comfortable as we come into the various locations. And it's a pleasure to be here, and we're looking forward to a good high school matchup tonight. B North Division matchup, and this has been a tough division over the last couple of years. Teams like Red Bank Regional, which is making a strong comeback. Long Branch, always a traditional contender, and with a new coach, Don Coven, the Green Wave, looking to make some waves. And there's Ocean Township Athletic Director Dave Enderle, our host tonight. Red Bank Catholic and Ocean, certainly two of the teams that'll, one of them will come away in first place as the first week of the B North season gets underway tonight. Well, Mark, I'll tell you, I really think that in the B North, you're going to have a lot of splits in the home-and-home series. A very competitive division from top to bottom, and every game important. Here we are only the beginning of January, and already a conference matchup has some importance because they think that it's going to come down to a one-game victory for somebody at the end of the year. Madawan has quite a few starters back. The Huskies could have something to say in the race before it's all over. So we're just about set to meet our starting lineups. It's Red Bank Catholic taking on Ocean Township. And Mark, I think we're in for a good one. 2-2 Spartans set to take on the 4-1 Caseys. Good crowd has turned out for this between two league rivals in the first of their two meetings this year. So we're just awaiting the introduction of the starters. Ocean, as we mentioned, with 5 new faces in the starting lineup from a year ago. Red Bank Catholic with a couple of veterans back, and that's certainly a lift as they head into this B North race. Joe Napo with a couple of final words for his club.
Joey Napo, the head man for Red Bank Catholic right there. And let's go to our PA announcer, Greg Alexanian.
Game between the visiting KCs of Red Bank Catholic and the host Spartans of Ocean Township. The starting lineups for tonight's game. First, from Red Bank Catholic, number 20, Tommy McAllister. Number 23, Billy Avery. Number 44, Adam Brager. Number 12, Brendan O'Reilly. Number 32, Josh Brody. Red Bank Catholic is coached by Mr. Joe Napo. Now, for the Spartans of Ocean Township, number 12, Chris Halatke. Number 42, Judd Kleiman. Number 30, Chris Downs. Number 31, Kyle Messner. Number 35, Earl Ballard. The Spartans are coached by Mr. Bill Krasnitsky. Officials for tonight's game are Bob Hogan and Tom Pegut.
So a good crowd on hand at Ocean. As you see the starting lineups, we'll have our national anthem and then we'll be set for action. Red Bank Catholic, the consolation winners of the Holiday Jubilee. The Casey's defeating St. Rose 64-48 in the consolation game. Ocean's last game was an appearance in the championship game of the Buck tournament, and Ocean fell to Red Bank 67-47. RBC in the visiting green and gold, Ocean in the home white trimmed with red and blue. Brager and Ballard will tip it up. 8-minute quarters. Bob Hogan set to toss it up and get it underway. And the B North League season opens as the Casey's control the tip. This is O'Reilly out top. Keep an eye on number 20, McAllister. He returns after averaging nearly 18 a year ago, and he launches a three-pointer. short of the mark, and Halatke controlled the rebound for the Spartans. Tom McAllister not afraid to go from the outside. Here's Latke, number 12.
And RBC comes out man-to-man.
Mesner gives it a good look inside for Downs, 30.
RBC is a strong rebounding team. It's going to be important, I think, for Ocean to run their offense and be patient. They don't want to force anything up.
Knocked away inside. McAllister coast to coast, but he couldn't make the shot. So McAllister is 0 for 2 from the field in the early going.
We'll credit that to Chris Latke. Great defense, forcing McAllister to go off balance.
No score, 6:50 left in the first quarter as Downs misfires an offensive rebound, put back up and in by Earl Ballard, and Ocean leads 2-0. Nice work on the offensive boards by the senior Earl Ballard.
Well, as you know, offensive rebounding is so important. Both teams now in man-to-man.
McAllister fires inside, but the pass is off the hands of Brager and picked off by the Spartans.
Chris Downs had his back turned to the basketball that time. Brager was open. See if they go that way again.
Latke on the drive, had it knocked away. Controlling it was Mesner, and he couldn't hit the shot that Casey's come away with it, with 6:10 left in the first quarter, and Ocean up by a bucket.
Early on, Wild inside.
Brody for 3, missed it. And the rebound picked off by Chris Downs.
Downs, real good position. Excuse me, Mark.
Still a 2-0 lead for the Spartans. And this one is thrown away.
Well, Latke kind of got turned the wrong way. He was leaning and heading right and tried to turn back and throw across his body to the left. Misread his teammate's cut and threw it away.
Brody gives it up to Brager. Avery, Bill Avery with the short pop, puts the Caseys on the board and ties the score at 2.
That's exactly what RBC did against Asbury Park and St. Rose in the Jubilee. They run that little offense, get the 12, 14-foot jumpers in the paint.
Early in the season, Red Bank Catholic making its 3rd appearance on TV 34 as Kyle Mesner, number 31, scores it underneath and draws the foul.
Excellent cut. We can see it from under the basket. Watch it here. Excellent cut by Mesner. And a real good pass. And dropped in the assist to Ballard. And Mesner with a nice cut across the middle.
He'll shoot one.
Hard to believe Kyle Mesner. Saw him not too many years ago in 10-year-old Little League baseball action. Here he is banging the backboards for the Spartans.
6'3" junior. McAllister cut off on the drive, and the Spartans come away with it, up 4-2.
Had a chance to speak with Bud Mesner, Kyle's dad, a little while ago. Never forget those Little League days. Mr. Mesner, a big guy for sure, just wrapping his arms around the 10-year-olds, and really nice to see.
That's a 3-point bomb for Chris Downs. Downs from downtown makes it 7-2.
Downs held it, looked inside, there was nothing there, and popped up the set shot for 3.
And Casey's throwing away. Well, a very good start for the Ocean Spartans. And Joe Napo wants a timeout with 4:33 left in the first quarter. And Ocean up 7-2. So a good start for Coach Bill Frzinski's club as they hit an outside shot, get a couple of offensive rebounds, and take advantage in the first 3.5 minutes of the contest.
Big 3-pointer by Chris Downs. And we mentioned Ocean Township was hoping to make some noise in the B North Division. Not too many people expected them to be very strong, but Bill Frzinski does a real good job with his kids, and he's got them ready. And let's take a look at some action from a minute ago. This is McAllister with the basketball.
Nice block by Ballard on that end.
Well, Frzinski's happy with the play of his kids. They're young, but he thinks there's some talent out there, and early on they've shown it. The big question tonight is, can they hold RBC off the boards? Still watching the replay here. Downs is going to hold it. I'll take the set. Boom for 3. And we talked about Bud Mesner, and there he is, watching his son in the Ocean Township Spartans.
RBC comes out with a press. 2-2-1 press.
Smart play right there by number 35, Ballard, to hold it. He almost threw it in the back court. Good presence out there. Both teams with a lot of back screens underneath.
Judd Kleeman with the ball. Over to Downs. On the drive, it spins out, but the follow is put up and in. Looked like number 35, Earl Ballard.
Ballard with perfect position.
Ocean doing a nice job on the offensive glass in the early going. McAllister passed up a shot, gave it up, and then Avery traveled. Here's a replay of it. Watch Ballard unmolested on the offensive glass.
Weak side rebounding.
Casey's staying their press. The Spartans lead by 7. Downs for 3. Not that time. Kleeman with the rebound, and he gets it to drop. The first bucket for Judd Kleeman makes it 11-2. This is a 9-point Ocean run.
Great use of the backboard right there by Kleeman. A lot of players decide not to go glass, but it really is a better percentage shot.
Good, Chris. That's right, Chris.
That one drops for Bill Avery. He has both RBC buckets.
14-footer, certainly a great percentage shot. They've got to get out on him.
3:05 left in a very quick first quarter. Ballard guarded by McAllister. Downs underneath, couldn't get it to drop. And right now the Spartans going inside. A real nice feed from Mesner. Found Downs open inside. Foul will go against Ocean with 2:51 left in the quarter.
Well, Downs doesn't think it's a foul. I don't know whether Coach Frazinski does or not, but Downs missed the first shot, went up and got a piece of Brager into the game for RBC, number 33, Joe Merlino.
That's going to be a push-off on number 12, Brendan O'Reilly. O'Reilly got the shoulder down, and that's a turnover against the Caseys.
Both teams are doing it, Joe.
The North game, better believe it's going to be hard fought. Both teams well aware of the importance of getting off to a good start in a divisional contest. Inbound inside feed was knocked away. The Caseys are on the run. Avery blocked, but he was fouled. So Bill Avery will go to the line for a couple of free throws with all 4 points for the Caseys.
Watch the replay right here. Pass is knocked away, and O'Reilly runs the break, goes to bounce pass, the slap, and then the charge, and the foul called on Earl Ballard.
2 shots coming up for the senior. 5 points now for Avery.
1. Rebound, get up. Rebound.
He bounces that one in. It's 11-6. Spartans lead by 5. Good job breaking the press as Lackey brings it across. Mesner, count it, and the foul. A nice feed from Chris Lackey. The basket for Kyle Mesner, and he'll go to the line.
Well, Lackey showed me something on that one. Here's the replay, the end of it right there. Right after the pass, and a nice shot right there by Mesner. Mesner celebrated a bit, but Lackey with a nice move, got it across, slowed it down, then penetrated and dished off.
One for 2 from the line, 5 points for Mesner. It's 14-6 with 2:19 left in the first quarter.
Lackey out on O'Reilly and steals it.
Picked his pocket. Lackey will draw the foul. And I think the foul was called well before the shot. No basket.
Watch it again. Lackey knocks it away. And there's the blocking foul. You had the same angle that Bob Hogan had. And good call by Hogan. I don't think Joe Napo liked it, but Mr. Hogan had the right one.
jump ball called, or held ball, I should say, as Mesner got down on the floor with Merlino.
Here it is again. Tried to pass it between his legs. And there's the jump ball call by Tommy Pegut.
(14-6), Ocean with the lead. 2 minutes left in the first quarter. Mackey was looking for Mesner again, fights for it. And the Caseys finally come away with it. Here's McAllister. As he tried to split 2 men, Tom McAllister draws the foul. Well, McAllister just trying to make something happen now for RBC. As you see the action on the replay. Avery tried to come up with it. Finally, it's Mike Wells, 55, who had checked in, that got it ahead to McAllister. And he's going straight to the hoop.
Good helping defense at the other end by Avery as Latke penetrated, and it was Avery to drop off his own man and knock it away.
McAllister is in the books with his first point.
This young man can play. Tommy McAllister had 17 points in the consolation victory for RBC over St. Rose. Joe Napo and Mike Fierce, the RBC coaches, were just looking on.
Ocean's lead is 14-8. Minute and 40 seconds left in the first quarter. Downs drops in another three-pointer. He's 2 for 3 from three-point range. Chris Downs, a senior, showing his long bombing range tonight. That's a three-pointer for Josh Brody.
Josh Brody hit the three. Good active defense by RBC. Brody went over the top of it.
Mesner responds for the Spartans.
Good patience by Mesner. He measured that one and dropped it in. And Ocean, great shooting percentage. Coach Brzezinski didn't think he had any three-point shooters early on, but they came alive in the Monmouth Regional victory and continuing to stroke it so far early on.
Wells on the follow, draws the foul.
Let's watch the last three-point basket by the Spartans. And from deep, it was Downs. 2 3-pointers for Chris Downs already for Ocean.
Number 52, Joe Williams, is going to check in for the Spartans. There he is, replacing Ballard.
Some sort of a problem.
55, and we got Green up there shooting. Who's the foul line? 35 White, you mean? 35 White? Okay.
Last foul called on Ballard. And Mike Wells, number 55, will be at the line. Seconds left in the first quarter. Ocean leading 19-11, and Wells looking for his first point of the contest.
Nice and deliberate at the line. He uses his legs. And there's a nice looking free throw.
1 for 2 from the line. Wells makes it 19-12.
RBC staying with the full court pressure. So far, Ocean's been able to handle it.
Lackey pushes it across with 30 seconds left. Lackey's job, Bill Frzinski told me before the game, start the offense, push it inside. That's what number 12 will look to do when he gets the ball in his hands. Always looking inside for some help. 12 seconds left.
And that's the problem when you turn your back. You risk being double teamed. Merlino almost had the steal.
6 seconds. And it's stolen away by the Caseys. McAllister for 3 at the buzzer. It won't drop, but how about that for a heads-up play? Looked up, saw there wasn't much time, and showed some good form to get off the shot from about 30 feet, hit the rim.
No doubt that he heaved it. He slowed down, measured it, went up in the air. Here's the last part of that first quarter. Downs guarded right there. by Avery.
Nothing really developing inside, and McAllister.
Watch him slow down. That's a shot, folks, not a heave, and that's a guy who knows what's going on around him.
19-12, the Spartans with the lead at the end of one. Welcome back to Ocean Township High School. Mark Rossman along with Bob Lampinen as we start the second quarter. High school basketball action on TV 34. Red Bank Catholic in the green and with the ball tonight against the Ocean Spartans. An offensive rebound winds up in the hands of Billy Avery. Count the bucket and the foul. Avery with 8 points. He'll go back to the line where he's 2 for 2.
Kyle Mesner picked up the personal. Let's watch it again here. McAllister misses the three-pointer, and Avery runs it down.
Kind of back-tipped it to himself.
Quick pull-up, off balance. Mesner reached in and got a piece of him.
Rebound winds up in the hands of Judd Kleeman. 19-14. Ocean's lead at 5. Kleeman missed it inside off a nice feed from Mesner, and the Casey's want to. Brody goes to the hoop and draws the foul. Well, the Casey's are getting to the line in this one, Bob.
They certainly are, and that time it was Mesner sliding over, trying to draw the charge. Watch it again. Shot a little bit too strong.
Aggressive effort by Josh Brody. He's going to take it all the way and wind up with 2 free throws.
Josh Brody does a terrific job of running the offense for Red Bank Catholic. McAllister, the main scoring guard, and Brody had a real solid holiday jubilee, and he's really stepped in. His first year on the varsity, full-time, doing very well.
5 points for Brody. It's 19-16 as that lead now down to 3.
RBC backs it up now. Took the full court pressure off. Sagging man-to-man defense.
Joe Williams, 52 with the ball. Williams finally able to give it off to Lackey. Lackey pestered by Brody.
Ocean really standing around, not setting those back screens like we saw early on.
Mesner rolls it in. He's got 9. 21-16. That's a three-pointer for Josh Brody, his second tray of the evening.
Such an important shot for a guard to master in high school or college basketball nowadays. 19-9 away, and you got to be able to stick that one when you're open. Some contact inside. Fans wanted a foul. Lackey heaved it.
And finally a whistle. Yeah, this one is being contested.
Well, let's watch some replay action. Ocean in possession. Three-pointer was taken by Lackey, and just as he released it, he was hitting the body. So I believe he's going to be at the line. Shooting 3, yes he is. New rule this year in high school basketball, if you get fouled on a three-point attempt and you miss it, you get 3 chances at it from the foul line.
So 2 more for the junior.
It's a great rule if you're shooting well from the line. If you lack confidence and you miss 2 in a row, that rim gets awful small and you hate to miss all 3.
Lackey started 9 games a year ago, but missed them that time.
Boy, that'll shoot your confidence quickly. Lackey's got to just keep stroking it. Not a bad release on any of them.
The Casey's could take the lead with a three-pointer as they trail by 2. Feed inside, and it's laid up and in by Adam Brager. We're tied at 21. The Casey's with a 9-2 run here in the second quarter. 5:50 left.
Well, this year in the rule book, one of the points of emphasis dealt with screening inside, and we've seen some contact, and I wouldn't be surprised if you hear a whistle another couple of minutes or so about an illegal screen down low. Both teams really picking hard. Not to say that they're illegal, but they're close.
There's Lackey back at the top of the key. Spartans a bit more patient, and that one thrown right into the hands of big Mike Wells. McAllister dishes off, and Brody is going to go back to the line. Nice feed from Tom McAllister as he found Brody on the baseline. Take a look at some of the action.
They got it up quickly. RBC doing a good job as you see the foul. And Casey's doing a good job in transition, pushing it up the court and getting the 10, 12 footers.
McAllister goes to the bench, 45. James Young is in for Coach Joe Napo as Brody goes to the line with 8 points. Make it 9, 22-21.
One. Rebound.
I believe that's the first lead of the evening for the Caseys. So Red Bank Catholic has caught and gone ahead of the Spartans as the Caseys lead 23-21 with 5:13 left in the second quarter.
And they've done it with intense man-to-man pressure and transition basketball.
Downs took an off-balance shot.
Ocean has really lost confidence in their offense. Might not be a bad time for a timeout, but the Spartans not under control as they were early on when they got a couple of layups. They just got to slow it down and run the attack as designed.
Merlino, 33 with the ball. He's been in there once already. Avery was in traffic. The Caseys had the rebound and lost it. Lead to Kleeman. And he missed the layup. A nice lead pass from Downs, but they can't convert. And going the other way, Merlino misses for RBC. The putback by Avery. 10 points for Bill Avery. And it's 25-21, and the Spartans call timeout. The second quarter run, 13-2 in favor of Red Bank Catholic. And that has helped the Caseys open up a 4-point lead.
Well, let's watch this replay right here. An extended replay. RBC has it. Avery's going to come across. He'll come up short on that one. Kleeman will do a nice job here. Tough break on the shot. Nice little fake. Under control and just a little bit too hard. And that's a tough break for Kleeman. Now they go the other way. Behind the back. And a miss by Merlino. And finally put back up and in.
Avery's played a real nice game, the 6'2 senior.
Yeah, he's a good, solid high school player.
10 points for Bill Avery. 10 points for Josh Brody. Both of those young men leading the Caseys with 4:15 left in the second quarter. A 13-2 run in the quarter has given Red Bank Catholic the lead. Lackey trying to dribble through the pressure. Guarded by Merlino. And it's picked off. Brody with a nice bounce pass from Avery to Merlino, and the follow by Brager.
Beautiful fast break, and Brager trailing the play, tipped it up and in, but that was a thing of beauty.
4 players touching it for the Caseys as Avery gave it up. Ocean trying to regain its composure.
Yeah, they're a little rattled right now, and they need to just settle down. A lot of pressure on the guards to run the show, and they turn it over again.
Another steal for the Caseys. Brody can't hit the layup. And I have a foul on the Spartans.
Here's the previous steal right here. Lackey trying to dribble through traffic, knocked away. And nice fast break, beautiful movement, shots missed, but look at Brager right there for the follow.
Bill Avery at the line.
Big time in the game for Ocean Township. The Cases of Red Bank Catholic have opened up the lead with 3:24 to go in the first half. Ocean wants to not let it get away from them. Joe Napo's club, of course, wants to extend it. They started slowly, but the man-to-man pressure defense, I think, just helped the RBC to get into it intensity-wise.
McAllister has gotten his break. James Young goes to the bench. And Avery at the line with 11 points.
Sometimes a coach will do that. When he thinks his team isn't real fired up for a game, he'll just put some full-court pressure on, not to come up with steals or anything, but just to try to wake his own team up, and I think it worked for Joe Napo.
They've turned in a number of steals, and as you pointed out, have been winning the transition game. And here we go again, 28-21 with 3:05 left in the second quarter. Merlino threw kind of a wild pass, but McAllister came up with it. The dish inside is last touch by the Spartans.
Well, that was a tough pass. McAllister in a little bit too close to give it up as we look at number 55, Mike Wells in for RBC.
He replaces Brager.
One of the few times McAllister might have made a mistake inside.
Rebound to Judd Kleeman.
Can't get a better shot than that, can you?
It was a great feed from McAllister. Ocean has gone cold from the floor, but the Spartans will get it back with two.
They're high school athletes. Nice turnout from Red Bank Catholic. So good to see so many people out.
In violation. The second quarter knocked it away from Brody.
Well, evidently Pegut making a call, so
we'll try to turn up, cause the turnover. And on the other end, they throw it away. So a possible scoring break.
Here it is again.
By the boards.
It's a little bit out of control. And off the hands of number 35 for Ocean Township. That was Earl Ballard.
Avery got a pick, couldn't do anything with it. McAllister.
RBC running twins, double stack on each side of the lane, and that's why you run it.
Nice move by Merlino to get free. Took the pass from McAllister and got the easy layup. 30-21. An 18-2 run in this quarter as the Spartans finally convert.
Ballard hit that one on the pull-up.
Minute and 35 seconds left in the first half. McAllister for three. And we'll have a foul underneath. Going against RBC.
RBC on the rebound here. It's McAllister. Dishes inside. Layup up and good right there on the replay by Joe Merlino. That last foul underneath on Mike Wells.
30-23. Bill Brzezinski telling his players to keep their heads up. It's still a 7-point game in the final 120. Downs bottoms another one out. That's his third three-pointer.
Well, Coach Brzezinski called out the play UCLA, and Downs caught it and threw up a three-pointer. Kind of shrugged, Coach Brzezinski shrugged his shoulders and said, what the heck? It's okay, I guess, as long as you hit it. Yeah, maybe he said, you shoot a three, not UCLA. Who knows?
55 seconds left. Ocean has worked it back down to 4. 45 seconds.
Well, good job by Ocean to not let it get away from them.
RBC content to go to a half-court game here in the final minute. 33 seconds. McAllister.
Casey's again running the twins.
Lackey working hard on defense to try to stay with McAllister.
The Princeton Tigers had used to perfection. Now they spread it out.
15 seconds left.
North Carolina, 4 corners.
10 seconds.
Back screen, they can't get the layup there.
McAllister had to go all the way across. 1 second to heave at the buzzer. Merlino had a shot at it, but a great job of defense. You know, it's hard to play that kind of defense, but Ocean hung in there.
A terrific defensive stance right there for a good 30 seconds.
No,
they matched it up.
Yeah, final minute, in fact. And they stayed right with it. And it's a 30-26 game at the end of the first half. So a big run by RBC, but Ocean finds itself still in this B North contest. 30-26. We'll come back with more right after this. Welcome back to Ocean Township High School, where RBC leads Ocean 30-26 at halftime. The defending B North Division champions, coming off a record of 20-5 a year ago, outscoring the Ocean Spartans 18-7 in the second quarter. But Ocean hanging in there, showing a little bit of resiliency down the stretch with a clutch three-pointer from Chris Downs and then some good defense in the final minute to deny the Caseys.
No doubt about it. The Red Bank Caseys had that 16-2 run, and then Ocean settled down. Bill Krasinski's squad came back, and that excellent defense that last minute.
Tough. Now, this is all a matter of mental toughness here. That's all it is. It's not that they're better athletes than you are. They have the experience and physically tougher. So you just got to step it up mentally, all right? Now, remember what I said about smart ball, dumb ball, okay? Look for the back door, all right? If it's not there, don't throw it. Go, come on, come on, come on. Let's go, come on, come on.
In the scoring department in the first half, Avery and Brody in double figures for Red Bank Catholic. Mesner and Downs with 9 points apiece for Ocean. Mark Rossman and Bob Lampinen, glad you could join us for a high school basket division matchup between the Red Bank Catholic Caseys, 4-1 coming into the game, and the Ocean Spartans, 2-2. Here we go.
Ocean Township did a terrific job in that first half. RBC in green, Ocean in white. On Tommy McAllister. McAllister with only 2 points, and pretty hard to figure. You'd expect McAllister to get more than that. So good job by the Spartans defensively.
He was off the mark on a couple of three-pointers. McAllister hit Avery with a nice feed, but Avery missed the layup. Kleeman stops, pops, and hits. Judd Kleeman with 4 points. It's 30-28, just like that, a 2-point game.
O'Reilly did a good job to cut off the lane to the hoop, and a nice steal right there by Latke.
To the hoop, and he can't get the roll. The follow, we're tied at 30. Chris Latke with his first field goal has tied the score. Some defensive pressure by the Spartans, leading to 2 quick buckets. And another turnover. RBC yet to get a shot at the basket. Earl Ballard bangs one out. Fighting for the rebound was Mesner. Downs wound up with it. They're going after it, and Red Bank Catholic will have the ball. Take a look at some action.
Watch the steal right here. Latke's going to take it to the hoop. He misses it, but he'll get it back. And this time he puts it in, and they are really battling. As we mentioned, this is the start of the real season now, the conference season. This is a B North matchup. And Red Bank Catholic looking to get off to a quick start. You just saw Brendan O'Reilly take a seat on the bench next to Joey Napo, and he caught an elbow.
Mike Wells, 55, is in the lineup for RBC. Not a starter in the first half.
Well, Latke right there with a inexperienced player's foul. You got to play defense with your feet, and Latke just reaching in, and he's been told that 1,000 times, and he knows that's a mistake, but those mistakes occur sometimes.
Brager underneath. Scored the basket, and Adam.
Well, Earl Ballard thought that he was straight up on it. See him start to protest to Bob Hogan, but Ballard leaning over just a bit. That's all it takes to be called on the foul, so Brager at the line.
Avery gets the rebound for Red Bank Catholic. And a three-point shot is good.
Boy, that really hurts. You get your opponent to miss the foul shot, the long rebound, and they can a three.
On the other end, Latke missed it. Downs had the rebound and threw it into the hands of Adam Brager. And now the transition game for Red Bank Catholic. Ocean substitution, number 52, Joe Williams, checks in. And he'll replace Earl Ballard. McAllister leans in and draws the foul.
Well, you see the reaction from Kyle Mesner. Here it is again. Mesner thinks he's there for the charge, but Tom Pegut called it a block. So in the books it goes, the foul on Mesner.
That's 2 in a row.
That'll put McAllister at the line. Three team fouls on Ocean already. We shoot the bonus on the 7th. And McAllister, 4 of 4 from the line, makes it 37-30. So after the Spartans had come back to tie the score at 30, RBC on a bit of a run before Brager draws the blocking foul that will send Chris Downs to the line with 9 points.
Well, here it is again. Nice pass from Latke, and Brager tries to slide under and just wouldn't drop for Chris Downs, but Downs will shoot too. So many players now just trying to draw that charge continually rather than just cutting off lanes once in a while. And that time, Brager much too slow getting underneath.
Chris Downs, they're looking to get into double figures. 11 points in the championship game of the Buck tournament, which Ocean lost to Red by 31. With 5:40 left in the third quarter. Good double team. Rebound inside for Wells. No basket, he traveled. Mike Wells, 55, using that bulk to get position inside, but he traveled when he got the ball. Here it is.
Shuffled his feet after the head fake, and that happens so often. Tom Pegut right there to make that call.
Williams looking inside. There's Mesner, left alone for 3. They want him to take it, but he won't. Brager sloughing way off. And Latke back out top, guarded by Brody. Well, they're just daring Mesner to take that shot, and he won't do it. 4:58 left in the third quarter. Williams finds Downs. Downs with a couple of three-pointers in the ballgame, 3 in fact. And Mesner lost the ball, but he was fouled by number 44, Adam Brager.
Well, let's watch it right here. Here's Mesner. Quick hands for the big guy Brager, but just got a piece of him for the personal foul.
Joe, 1 play.
2 team fouls on the Spartans. Latke having a bit of a problem finding a man in bounds, but he finally gets it to Downs. His drop is blocked away, and Wells comes away with it for the Casey's.
Brager got a piece of it.
Brody pushes it up, stops, pops short. Joe Williams with the rebound for the Spartans. So we go the other way, 37-31, RBC with a 6-point lead. Mesner was on the line when he took the shot. Avery from Wells, but he missed it. The follow, score it, and the foul. Brager has 8 points, he'll go to the line.
Well, RBC off and running, and Mesner, and here it is again. And down went the camera. Deb Weiss right there on the baseline. She's all right, though.
My arm's killing me.
Brager with 8 points.
Well, a little bit of a mistake by Kyle Mesner that time. missed the jump shot and then somewhat dejected, just put his head down for a second, didn't get back quickly, and that's why he's on the bench now. And, you know, that's a junior mistake, and that's the kind of thing that you pay the price, you pay the penalty, you get yanked out of the game, and you get back in, you don't make a mistake like that again.
40-31. RBC has worked the lead back up to 9. Good cut from Ballard, but he got stripped inside. Radke did a nice job finding him. And that one will go out without hitting anything, and Ocean will have it back.
McAllister just having one of those nights.
Tom McAllister, senior guard, averaged 17.5 points a game last year, along with 8 rebounds. McAllister with 7 tonight for the Casey's. Downs went for 3 but missed it, and Wells with another rebound. Mike Wells has played a strong game off the bench with a couple of rebounds.
The RBC out-rebounding Ocean, that's the difference so far.
McAllister for 3, follows his shot, can't hit it once again. Merlino had it knocked away, and the Casey's get it back. Joe Merlino, 33, has returned to the lineup, and now number 45, James Young, is back in for Red Bank Catholic, replacing Mike Wells. Mike Wells returned to the bench, having done a nice job. Watch the inbounds play from Avery. Young, turnaround, and Ballard with the rebound. 3 minutes and 10 seconds left in the third quarter. Red Bank Catholic leads by 9. Ballard over Merlino, front rimmed it, and McAllister has the rebound. Ahead to Avery. Some trouble controlling it. Avery dished it inside, last touch by the Spartans. So the score remains 40-31, and there's timeout on the court with 2:48 left in the third quarter.
Well, all of a sudden, RBC has turned a little bit cold, and they've had a chance to really open this one up. They've been Napo's club right there in their huddle on top 40-31. As you mentioned, a good job by number 55, Mike Wells of RBC, off the backboard. And Wells and Brager have been awful tough off the boards here in the third quarter.
Third quarter has seen Red Bank Catholic outscore Ocean 10-5, extending a 30-26 halftime lead. Ocean led at the end of one, 19-12, with a real good start, but RBC came back with a strong second quarter, 18-7 for the Casey's, and now leads 40-31 with 2 minutes and 48 seconds left. Red Bank Catholic going in pursuit of its 5th win of the year and its first in B North play. This is the Short Conference B North Division opener, and Red Bank Catholic, one of the favorites to take the division, along with Raritan and Red Bank Regional.
Number 12 for Red Bank Catholic, Brendan O'Reilly, has gone to the trainer's room, so he's being checked out.
Wells inside. Makes it 42-31.
And also in the trainer's room, I think, is Deb Weiss, our camera person. She took a tough hit a couple of minutes ago. We hope that Deb's okay.
Ballard missed the jumper, and RBC off to the races again.
I'm strong.
Strong move right there by Brager.
Adam Brager with 11 makes it 44-31 as the Casey's build their lead to 13 points. For 3, Downs missed it all. And it'll belong to Red Bank Catholic.
Chris Downs went for 3, couldn't get it to fall. He'll get a seat on the bench. Replaced by Todd Marvel, number 25.
Number 11, Sean McCarthy, in the game for Red Bank Catholic with 1 minute and 56 seconds left in the third quarter. McCarthy brings it across. McAllister finds the range that time. 46-31. Loose ball picked up by the Spartans. Ballard. Good defense by number 45, James Young, right there.
Excellent defense. You talk about playing defense with your feet. He cut off the baseline. And the ball was just knocked away.
Molino nearly intercepted it. Kleeman winds up with it. And a follow by number 25, Todd Marvell, and he'll go to the line. He'll shoot 2.
Well, the big guy's coming out again, number 55, Mike Wells.
One more for Marvell. Casey's having number 25 in the game. He was not on our varsity roster. So we'll try to double check that when we get a chance. 46-32. Here comes number 14, Harry Barrientos in the game. He played in the JV contest. Played well, as a matter of fact, and in there in the varsity game right now with RBC ahead 46-32.
Yeah, it was a good JV game. RBC won it. But in a close one by about 5.
Barrientos throws it away with 1 minute and 15 seconds left in the third quarter. Kleeman missed from outside. Red Bank Catholic has no starters in the game at this point, leading 46-32, and all 5 Casey starters are on the bench. Ocean will have the ball underneath with 1 minute and 1 second left in the third quarter. Chris Latke drives in the lane, dishes inside, and the bucket by number 42, Judd Kleeman, off a nice feed, 46-34.
Super play by Latke, looking underneath all the way on that one.
This one is not exactly over yet. And
not yet.
Joe Napo has got all starters, all 5 of his starters on the bench. A 12-point lead with 35 seconds left in the quarter. Merlino brings it back outside. 25 seconds left. RBC running a little delay right here with 19 on the clock. And a foul called on number 25, Todd Marvell. His first. And the 5th team foul on Ocean. Ten seconds left in the quarter. And a steal by the Spartans. Kleeman to the hoop. Big bucket. And that one is short at the buzzer. So a little run by the Spartans gets it back to a 10-point game with all of the RBC starters on the bench. Ocean scores the last 5 points of the quarter. At the end of 3, 46-36, Red Bank Catholic. (46-36) RBC as we start the fourth quarter. Starters back in the lineup for the Caseys.
Well, nice run by Ocean at the end of that third quarter. And they're back in it. Only down 10 with a quarter to go.
Avery, Brody, McAllister, Brager, and Wells for RBC. Latke got free and lays it in. 4 points for Latke. A nice move to the hoop. 46-38, and a press shown by the Spartans. McAllister, you don't want him to get hot now, and Brager on the follow. He's got 13, 48-38.
Not too much you can do on a play like that. McAllister breaks through. You're a big man. You have to leave Brager, come over and help out. That leaves Brager wide open for the weak side rebound.
Marvell along the baseline draws a foul. A nice effort by 6-foot junior Todd Marvell. Here's the last possession. Used it.
Nice pick by Earl Ballard on that one, and if the defender had come off on Latke, Ballard was rolling to the hoop. Would have been a nice little pick and roll play.
Marvell at the line with 1 point as the Spartans try to make a game of it here in the fourth quarter. Down by 10. RBC outscored the Spartans 16-10 in the third quarter. As Marvell is 2 of 4 from the line, it's 48-39.
Zone press.
Brody able to dribble through it. Finally, they get it back in the hands of McAllister.
Well, McAllister has been quiet.
This is Brody, guarded by Latke. Wells underneath. Gets the roll and draws the foul. Mike Wells with 5. He'll go to the line. Nice effort.
Strong move by Wells. Came very close to a travel on that one. We saw him walk once before. Nice touch pass. And just got both feet locked down and glued to the floor, and he's going to shoot one.
Downs with the foul. Wells at the line with 5. Two for 3 from the line, 51-39. Mike Wells with 10 points in the Holiday Jubilee consolation game, an RBC victory over St. Rose. A little shy of that double-figure mark tonight, but a nice job nonetheless. Strong rebound by Tom McAllister off the Ocean miss. 6:25 left in the fourth quarter. And Downs rips the rebound out of the hands of Bill Avery as the Spartans trailing 51-39.
RBC man-to-man. Ocean looking for a backdoor layup here. They spread it out in a 1-4 set.
Kleeman with the pull-up, got it. Judd Kleeman with 10.
And here comes
41.
That was good patience shown by Ocean. Still plenty of time.
40 left in the fourth. Nice drive by number 32, Josh Brody. Didn't get the hoop, but he'll go to the line with 10 points.
The foul was on Todd Marvell, number 25. That was strictly a clear out, a one-on-one. And Brody's going to go to the line. Back in for Ocean Township is number 31, Kyle Mesner. That play we just saw, Mark, you don't see that often anymore. A good old-fashioned clear out. Everybody went to one side, and they left Brody one-on-one going the other way, and he took it to the hoop.
He's played a nice floor game and certainly contributed with 12 points. 53-41. 5:35 left in the fourth quarter. These two teams will meet again down the line in Red Bank at the home of the Casey's. Kleeman follows his shot, but he can't hit it. And a foul whistled. Bill Frzinski, the Ocean coach, off the bench looking for a foul underneath. But it's not going to go his way this time, as the foul was whistled against the Ocean Spartans. That's the 7th team foul on Ocean.
Ocean had 2 shots at it. Came up short. Bill Frzinski thought there was a foul. Bob Hogan didn't think so. And that's happened so many times after you miss a couple of offensive shots. Someone comes from the back and climbs the back of a defender, and that's the result. Mike Wells at the line shooting 1-and-1.
6 points for Wells, 6'4" senior. he can continue to play like he has tonight, he's going to give Joe Napo a real weapon off the bench.
He's a real good football player and works hard on the backboards in basketball.
55-41. James Young, number 45, returns to the lineup for Red Bank Catholic. Feet inside, knocked away. 3-on-1 break. McAllister from Brody. 57-41. That 3-on-1 break run to perfection as McAllister filled the lane. Lackey, fall away, got it.
Tough shot right there by Lackey.
6 points for Chris Lackey. 57-43. McAllister trying to answer on the other end. And the loose ball wound up in the hand of the Ocean Spartans. Ballard missed it, but Mesner got it back, throws one up, and he'll go to the line. Oh, nice effort by Kyle Mesner.
Here's the last RBC basket off transition. 3-on-1, nothing Mesner could do about that one.
Molino returns for RBC. Mesner at the line with 9.
Ocean has been trying to press after made baskets or foul shots. And although they're setting the press up, it seems like they're setting it up a little bit deep back towards mid-court and not enough help back underneath the basket. RBC dribbles through it, ends up with layups. You got to pull another man back quicker.
There's Merlino spinning inside. Tough shot, and Lackey comes down with the rebound. All the way in, and that'll be a blocking foul called against number 45, James Young, with 4:09 left in the fourth quarter. And that'll put Chris Lackey on the line.
Well, Young thought he was there, but at the last second, he kind of turned a hip into the lane of Lackey, and that's why the foul was called. Good call by Tommy Pegut. You can be still, but you can't kind of slide to your upper body over there or your hip, and that's just what happened.
1-and-1 opportunity. Lackey having a tough night at the free throw line, 0 for 4. Quarter and RBC leading 57-43. McAllister hits the 3.
Well, it was a matter of time. Eventually he's going to get one to drop. Probably not the perfect shot in that situation, but when you hit it, it's okay.
14 for Tom McAllister. After a slow start, only 2 points in the first half. Mesner missed it, and Wells controls the rebound with 3:35 left. Wells traveled.
Shuffled those feet. The big guy out about 20 feet away from the basket. RBC shows you something, though. Joe Napo's team well prepared. Pushing it up in transition. And they just seem to bang the boards so well. And you keep hitting backboards like RBC, you're going to be in every game.
On the floor, a foul called on number 32, Josh Brody of RBC.
Well,
We're
Brody
in the bonus.
went for the loose ball, but grabbed Chris Downs. So Downs will go to the line. He'll shoot 1-and-1.
1-and-1.
Downs with 10 points. 9 of them in the first half. Ballard was thinking on the rebound as he went up strong.
And over the back was Brager. A very quiet crowd from Ocean Township High School.
Brager heads for the bench. James Young back in the game. And Downs is back at the line where he's 1 of 3.
Well, Brager picked up the foul that time over the back of Downs, and since situation where he had no position at all, and Brager's a big guy. He's not the kind of guy who can jump over people from behind, so if he doesn't have position, he's just going to have to give it up. And that time he climbed the back of downs.
He got them both 60 to 45 with 3:05 left. Ocean has to pressure the ball and look for some quick turnovers.
RBC doing a real good job of finding the open man. Now they're going to try to spread it out.
This is Avery with the bucket. His first basket of the second half makes it 62-45. Avery with 13.
Good job by RBC. They spread it out. How about that shot?
Tough one for Mesner, but he hit it, falling away. 62-47, 2.5 left.
Well, Brody showing his stuff in complete control. Man-to-man pressure is not bothering him at all in the backcourt. Ocean really not trapping.
Avery in the lane, had it blocked away by Kleeman. Lackey for three. Got it. 9 points for Chris Lackey, 62-50, 1:55 left, fourth quarter. Kleeman did a nice job to steal it away, but couldn't save it to a teammate. Good effort, though, and a timeout called by RBC.
Well, watch some action right here. It's going to be reversed around. It's going to go inside to Avery. Right there, little back door. Avery had Lackey on him. Came out to the ball and then went back door for the easy layup. Coach Brzezinski has not quit for sure. He's fired up, and his kids have come back. You got to admire the fight in the Ocean kids. They haven't given up.
It was 51-41. Ocean had cut the lead to 10. RBC went on a 6-point run to make it 57-41. Ocean has come back to make it 62-50 with 1:48 left in the fourth quarter.
And Joe Napo's Red Bank Catholic team, they just seem to continue to do what has to be done. They've had a couple of lulls, but on balance, they've been pretty steady all night. Hit the backboards real well, gotten some transition baskets, and RBC is going to be a force to be reckoned with throughout the season. And this B North competition that we've talked about is going to be tough. Red Bank, an outstanding team. A lot of people think Red Bank one of the top teams at the Shore. So it could all come down to RBC and Red Bank. And if it does, that's going to be some game. Red Bank Catholic and Red Bank.
Spartans have to go for the ball. As Brager winds up with it underneath, Ocean has the ball. Not a lot of time left as the Spartans look to make at it. And a long lead pass. Great save by Avery to Brody. And he gets the bucket. Avery went flying down court and saved it back to his teammate. 64-50.
Great play by Red Bank Catholic. And again, Ocean too late getting anybody back to stop that break.
Ballard scores inside. 64-52 with a minute left.
Got to foul him right away. Put him on the line and try to hit a three.
50 seconds. And there's a foul called on Kleeman. Some of the action. We'll wind up right in the middle of it. This is the effort by Avery. Great job to control the ball, look for a teammate, and find him. Josh Brody, that's the play I spoke so highly of a minute ago.
Kind of an unusual 2-on-1.
You know, last minute of the game, long lead pass, he could let it go out of bounds. He goes hustling after it and makes the play. Nice job.
Good job, and of course, Avery knowing where his teammate was, that helps.
McAllister at the line. James Young, 6'5" sophomore, returns and replaces Mike Wells, who gets a nice hand from the RBC fans. He did a nice job. 8 points for Wells. McAllister at the line. Got them both. The senior guard makes it 66-52 with 45 seconds to play. Avery protects the ball with 35 seconds left.
Oh, how about that?
How about that job of dribbling out of trouble and getting it up to Adam Brager, who's got 15.
A two-hand reverse banker. Tough layup.
Kleeman for 3. (68-55) with 15 seconds left.
On the replay, Avery has it here. And Avery's going to go behind the back, up in the air, nice pass. And
Tom McAllister is at the line with 15 seconds left in this ball game. 68-55. Make it 69-55. McAllister 7 of 7 from the line. Mesner with the rebound, 10 seconds left. Pull up for 3. 5 seconds. And at the buzzer, that'll do it. The final score, Red Bank Catholic 69 and Ocean 55. So the Red Bank Catholic Casey's have improved their 1991-92 record to 5-1. Ocean dips below 500 at 2-3, and the Casey's are off to a quick start in Shore Conference B North play with a 1-0 record.
Without a doubt, nice job by Red Bank Catholic. They came out, the main stories, transition baskets and banging the backboards, good solid man-to-man. Ocean started off quickly, but Red Bank Catholic kind of silenced him with that full court man-to-man pressure defense. But I'll tell you one thing, you got to admire the desire by the Ocean Township kids. A couple of times it looked like the Casey's were going to blow it open, and the Spartans just continue to come back. Things do not look too bad for the Ocean Township Spartans. They go to 2-3, but a very young team, and I think they're just going to continue to get better. I thought a nice job by Coach Bill Krasinski with his club.
If nothing else, a lot of balance on this Ocean team. Kleeman with 13 points, leading the way off the late three-pointer. Chris Downs hit 3 three-pointers and finished with 12 points. Kyle Mesner with 11, Lackey with 9, and Ballard with 8. So they've got some balance, and as you said, Bob, just a couple of times in the ballgame when Red Bank Catholic really looked to blow it open, Ocean maintained its composure, was able to come back. The final score 69-55, not indicative, I don't think, of the way that the Spartans were able to hang in there for most of the ball game. They've got some good ball ahead of them down the stretch. So the final score from Ocean Township High School, Red Bank Catholic 5-1, wins it 69-55. For Bob Lampetin, I'm Mark Rossman. 2 games next week, St. Anthony of Jersey City at Lakewood and St. Rose at Wall.